break off the attack. The shield is still up.
I got no reading. Are you sure?
Pull up! All craft, pull up!
Take a base of action.
Admiral, we have enemy ships in Sector 27.
It's a trap.
Fighters coming in.
There's too many of them.
I have a lot of memories about Joey Paul, but one of my fondest memories is the time that he had to stop in the sight reading room because the band was basically not doing so well. And we had also planned to leave that afternoon straight from contest to travel all the way to Tennessee. And when I found out he had stopped in the contest room, the only thing I could think about was we were about to take a 7-day vacation with a man that was about to get a Division II. Luckily, we didn't get a Division II. We got a 1-1-2, which averages out to a 1. So our spring trip wasn't going to suck the whole time. So congrats, Joey Paul. In 25 years, you're the man.
Hi, Mr. Paul. Congratulations on 25 years teaching at Aledo. My all-time favorite memory of you is whenever, it was maybe the second day I was student teaching and I was so nervous and I was sitting in the office with my back to you and I hear your footsteps and I hear some commotion and I turn around and you are standing up on the top of a chair and you call for Mr. Albin and he comes in and you say to him, Mr. Albin, there's a mouse in here and I'm going to need you to kill it. Mr. Albin rolls his eyes and he looks around and we never found the mouse and it's probably still there, but so are all the wonderful things that you taught me. Congratulations, Mr. Paul.
Good evening, Aledo Band Nation. I'm glad that you're taking out a little bit of time to recognize Mr. Paul on 25 fantastic years as a director of bands. I was lucky enough to be a part of 8 of those years and truly cherish all of the memories that I have of my time there. So to Mr. Paul, thank you so much for the opportunity to be there and to serve the students and families of Aledo in my time. Best wishes and good luck, and to everyone, have a fantastic summer. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm back again. I've been with Joey for 18 years, so I have lots of the goods on him. He's got a weird quirk. He doesn't know how to order food, which is strange for a man that runs a program and does so well and makes a lot of executive decisions. But at the end of the day, I think he gets what we call decision fatigue. And if you go out to dinner with them, he'll just stare at the menu. He'll just kind of look at it. And it's like he looks at it and he's like on overload. And so I find that he just orders whatever I do, which is kind of strange because I'll be like, yeah, I'll take chicken quesadillas with extra cilantro, cut the onions. And Joey will just look and go, yeah, I'll do the same thing he's doing. I don't know if it's just because I order really good food or if he just doesn't know how to order food, which is, again, weird because he was a waiter for a long time. It's just strange.
Hi, Mr. Paul. Congratulations on 25 years of molding and guiding students. You made an amazing impact on my high school career, and I'll never forget the life skills I learned from you. I continue to use the focus and discipline that you taught me. Thank you for the amazing honor band memories and the lifelong friendships. Congratulations.
My name is Joe Turink. My favorite memories of Joey Paul include all the times that I was in your office or in the band hall or on the field being yelled at by you, but you set such an amazing example for me that I myself have become a band director, and now tell my kids to lead by example every day through your example. So thank you so much, and congratulations on 25 years.
When I think about Mr. Paul and my time in Aledo, I always come back to the fact that Mr. Paul cared a lot about developing us into better musicians, but he cared so much more about developing us as leaders, that we can go out and use these skills that we learned in high school band and apply them in our life after high school. I know personally I've been able to use those skills throughout college and organizations, and also now in my very young classroom of second graders, and I can attribute a lot of that to Mr. Paul and his investment in my life, and I know a lot of others can say the same. So thanks, Mr. Paul.
Hey, Mr. Paul, congratulations on teaching for 25 years at Aledo. You've done so much for the bands and the school district, and I just want to thank you for all that you've done, and I know that all the current and past band members want to thank you as well. Also, thank you for being a part of inspiring me to be a band director myself. Have a good rest of the year, and go Bearcats!
Congratulations on 25 incredible years, Mr. Paul. What an amazing accomplishment. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for the band program, Aledo ISD, and me personally. You've been an incredible teacher and leader and mentor. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for all of us. Congratulations again, and I hope there are many, many, many more years to come.
Hey, Mr. Paul, I'm sure you got very nervous when you saw my face on screen. You're like, what's he gonna say? If you don't know us, this is Kimberly, this is Loretta, and I'm Jordan Hoosman.
Congratulations on 25 years of teaching. That's so amazing. Coming from two former teachers, you really understand.
Ooh, we only lasted like 2 years.
I know,
apiece.
it's really incredible that you've done 25 years. Spent a lot of time together, and you looked forward to the weekend competitions. Like, it didn't matter that like your whole weekend was band with football games and marching competitions.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches. A lot. It was even better whenever I graduated and started studying music in college and became an educator thereafter, and got to know you as a peer and as an adult, and just to appreciate, man, how hard teaching is, and what a royal turd I was in high school as a student. And I was like, man, you had a lot of patience, Mr. Paul, and thank you for that. And yeah, congrats on your accomplishments and just the relationships and the students that you've fostered.
Hey, Mr. Paul. I wanted to say thank you for 25 years of teaching in Aledo, and really, we really appreciate that you've made such a great program 6 through 12, and thank you also for creating such a great environment for individual students and for ensembles to have such great success and reach their full potential.
Hi, Mr. Paul. This is Timothy Moore. Assalamu alaikum, and welcome all the way from the Middle East. I just want to say thank you for all of the hard work and dedication you've put in over the last 25 years. I owe a lot of my success to the lessons you and the other directors instilled in me during band, even if we gave you a handful of gray hairs in the process. God bless you and your family, and here's to another 25 successful years. Cheers.
Daniel, Emily, and Carson Abernathy, and we were both members of band. We were Aledo class of 07. We actually started dating on a spring trip to Disney World with the band.
I played the flute and Daniel played the euphonium, and some of our best memories from high school were in band.
So happy 25th anniversary, Mr. Paul, and yeah, it's been, we had a great time in band, and we hope you stay there and teach a lot longer.
Hey, Mr. Paul, Micah Hood here from sunny Albuquerque, New Mexico, here to wish you a happy 25th anniversary with Aledo. And I know that you've touched my family's life, my life, and you've been the driving force behind getting me started in a music career. And I wouldn't be here where I am enjoying what I do in my life without what you've done for me, teaching music. So with that, thank you for your service, and go Bearcats.
You have to get Joey in this. Okay, well, it's too close. Go ahead. Okay. Happy 25th, Joey Paul! Love you!
I think one of my favorite quirks about Mr. Paul is his "There Is No Off-Season" t-shirt. I don't know if he still wears it, but I really got a kick out of it every time he wore it, and I actually bought one myself because I liked it that much. But really, Mr. Paul, you are so amazing, and high school band really has been one of the highlights of my life so far, and I look back on it with such fond memories, and it's really thanks to all the hard work that you put in. So thank you so much for everything that you
Congratulations, Joey, on your first 25 years of dedication and service to the Aledo ISD. There's not many teachers that can say they have spent their entire teaching career in the same district. Back in 1993, I interviewed you for my assistant band director position. I could tell then that you were going to develop into a very fine band director. In 1998, when I went into administration, it was without hesitation that I recommended you to lead the band program in Aledo. For the next 15 years, I had the opportunity to observe you and see you develop into one of the finest band directors in the entire area. Under your guidance, the Aledo band program has become one of the most premier programs throughout the entire state of Texas. Again, Joey, thank you for these 25 years, and hopefully there will be many more as Director of Bands in the Aledo ISD.
So now I'm going to tell you pretty much the suckiest day ever with Joey Paul. It was my first year. I was new, and we were going to contest, and we had advanced to the area contest. And I believe we were at Carrollton Farmers Branch. I don't remember, but I think that's where we were. And it was raining, and we were in warm-up, and all the kids had their ponchos on, and it was kind of a dreary, just kind of nasty day. We finished with the warm-ups, a really good warm-up. The band was ready to go to state. And he looked at the kids, and he said, I want everybody to take off their poncho right now. And the kids did exactly what they were told. They took off the poncho. He said, lay it down on the ground. Laid it down on the ground. And he said, we're getting ready to march in. Everybody do your best. And the other band was over there waiting to get in to come into the warm-up area. We had like 1 minute left. And as we start marching out, I thought to myself, what are we going to do with these ponchos? They're on the ground. I looked at Joey Paul and I went, hey dude, what are we going to do with the ponchos that are on the ground? He said, Jake, I need you to pick up those ponchos before the next band comes in. What the heck do you do with 120 ponchos by yourself? You do what any first year assistant would do. You pick up the ponchos and you shove them in the back of a Suburban, soaking wet, and you just deal with it. And 18 years later, I'm still doing kind of the same job.